Hey Kathy and Kristen, I had my meeting with LMI today, and it went well on 5/24 with Beth. I think they're very appreciative of all the work that we're done. So I came out with some marching orders. Number one is, Kathy, could you take the shared funding that has been funded over the last plan year? I think right now they've funded like $221,000. Could you convert that to an Excel or export it to an Excel document? And then could you look at doing the following? Right now on their max out of pocket, it's $1,500, I think, $3,000. And I think that may include the deductible. If we could adjust it to if you could run some scenarios that would look at what, on an Excel, I think the total right now is 220 in claims that they funded. If they move that max out of pocket from 1,500 to 3,000, could you look at the reduction in claims costs that they would have if they move it to a 2,000, 4,000, and a 2,500. Sorry. 2,500, 5,000. And then also, once you did that, could you then go back and look at, additionally, if they move their deductible from a 250, 500, 750 to a 500, 1,000, 1,500. First is, let's look at this because it would affect the fewest people but reduce their claims costs by running it back out on the back end. And then when you do that, when you finish that, could you look at what the cost implication of doing this to each of these? If it's a ton of work or it's unclear in what I'm asking, just let me know. This is a big group, and obviously they're looking to see what type of implications that could have on their plan. Kristen, could you go back to Randy and see if, now that the renewal's done at, I think it's 12/9, if they could look at adjusting the RX plan? Are there any less expensive RX plans that are available? I don't want anything crazy like with front-end deductibles or anything like that. And then lastly, just let Sue know that Anthem's really not on the dance floor anymore. If they really want to get aggressive, but we're not going to play games with them. And then also, if maybe we could send, Kristen, if you could send Beth an email and just tell her that, as we go into the renewal and we look at the ancillaries, we're likely to find some savings on the ancillary and also some less expensive voluntary benefits. And we'll be ready to report out on that. And also, over the course of the year, we would like to, just be cognizant of, she was talking about like a wellness fair and bringing in United Healthcare for Simply Engaged. If you could just send her an email, just sort of letting her know that we're on top of those things, and we'll keep them on our radar and be as responsive as she wants once she puts that in place, especially when the teachers come back. So that's it. Thanks a lot. I'll be in touch.